What is up, YouTube? It's Craig Jenkins for another episode of Motorcycle TV. Never mind my little air freshener hanging up in my truck. I'm gonna ride over to the Harley Davidson store. I want to see if I can test drive a couple of motorcycles, maybe a road glide and a street glide, just to see how they feel. Hopefully I can get it out on the interstate, test it out, see how the wind is and everything. But y'all stay tuned. Craig Jenkins, Motorcycle TV. I'll be right back. All right, we are here, Whiskey River, Harley Davidson here in Texarkana. We'll go in and see if they'll let me test ride a bike or two. They've got a couple out front. I don't have to ride a brand new motorcycle. I just want to see what it feels like when you get on the highway. So they've got a few out here. They've got a road glide, looks like an electric glide. A couple of those are some road glide limited models, and a few other bikes out front. All right, so I went in, he got me hooked up. I didn't want to ride brand new. He's gonna let me ride this street glide that's used, but the road glide will be new, and I'm excited, so y'all hang out with me. All right, so I got hooked up, gonna be riding street glide. Nice. And we are off. Man, this thing is loud. Got some nice rumble to it. I feel a little close to the handlebars, but feels good. In a good upright position. Got to get used to the foot controls because I have a heel rocker on my bike. This one doesn't have one, so I'm putting my foot to the back to hit the rocker, and it's not there. So still a good feel though. And these Harleys, these big motors, you can feel that rocking when you come to a stop. But many of you probably already know that. And it's a beautiful day. It's really hot, but feels good on the bike right now. Partly cloudy. What better day to come take a test ride? Ah, there's nothing like that rumble, man. So I'm gonna ride this one a little bit, then I'm gonna jump on that black one that he's on. just to get a little feel for it. Got some good power, man. I guess that's what they're known for. And like I said, this isn't a brand new Harley, but it's still a nice bike. Not sure what year it is. If I had to guess, I would probably say maybe a 16 or so. Like I was telling the salesman inside, you cannot beat the sound of the pipes on a Harley. I used to always be like, why does everybody want a Harley? But I kind of understand now why people love Harleys. It's the craftsmanship, the way everything fits together, the lines on them, just the overall beauty of the bike, the power that they put out, the sound. It's just a good thing. I don't know if you guys can hear the pipes, but they're not overly loud, but they've got a good throaty sound, like a deep throaty sound, a nice gargle, I'll say. And so far I'm impressed. I don't know if this is a factory seat, I didn't really pay attention, but very comfortable seat, I will say that. These bars are maybe factory bars. They're a little low, but I mean, it just feels good. Of course, you want them a little higher, as most riders do, but if this were a bike that I were to purchase, I would be okay with it for a while. I wouldn't have to be in a hurry to upgrade the bars on here. Overall, I am super impressed. Fairing does a good job deflecting the wind. My salesman in front of me, he's enjoying his ride too. It's got to be one of the best jobs to work at a motorcycle dealership and be able to come out here and enjoy a ride with a potential customer. Passing by the golf course. Gonna turn in here and probably switch bikes. All right, I'm gonna cut off and I'll get back on once we switch bikes. All right. we switched over. He told me that was a 2015 Street Glide. And this is a 2020 Road Glide. This boy here is comfortable. I'm kind of a little intimidated by it. I guess it's the fairing that makes it seem bigger than a normal motorcycle, but I'll get used to it in a turn or two. Man, I think this may be where it's at. Man, this thing is comfortable. My God. And it has the factory bars as well. You know, I'd probably be looking to change those, go to about a 14 or a 16, but this thing here is sweet. Man. You can feel the torque to the back wheel as well. I can legit feel it. Had to slow down a little bit in that curve. The pipes on here are a lot quieter than those on the on that Street Glide, and that's more what I prefer. But this is nice. Yeah, this is, I see why guys ride these road glides. I mean, this is like sitting on the hood of a car is how I can explain it. I mean, it's just, man. And when I come ride this bike right here, it only pisses me off because I only make so much money a year, and I bought my Suzuki to stay within budget, but looks like I'm gonna end up having to test my budget out. Not too much, but a little bit. And the thing that I like about this is, of course, it's belt driven. Like on the Suzuki that I have, it's shaft. So once you come off the throttle, it's a hard slow down. You know, it starts to decelerate extremely fast, and it gives you like a little bit of a jerk or whatever once you come off the throttle. This isn't near as bad. You can feel it, but not too bad. It will get up and go. I like it. I'm gonna enjoy this next half a mile back to the dealership, because it's probably the last time I'll ride a 2020 Street Glide. So I probably won't be able to afford a 2020, but got a little bit of gravel right there. Definitely want to be careful. like the pipes. They don't get on my nerves with my helmet on at all. Salesman, he's getting down on that thing, man. I got to get his name again. I can't remember his name. Really cool salesman though. This bad boy is a 6-speed compared to my Suzuki being a 5-speed. And we are back. Man, this thing is, man.
What'd you think? Road Glide or Street Glide?
Road Glide. Alright, so just left the Harley Davidson dealership in Texarkana, Whiskey River. Talked to Nick and Mitchell, two great salesmen, so if you ever in that area, stop in and talk to those guys. But I am pumped for no reason, because I can't afford that Street Glide, that Road Glide, but man, that thing is awesome. Awesome. The Street Glide was a 2015, like I said, and the Road Glide was a 2020. The 2015 Street Glide had a lot of power. You could feel the vibration, the motor, the rumble in the pipes. The Street Glide also had power, but it was a different feel. I think it was a 114. The Street Glide might have had a 103. The Street Glide, the Road Glide had power, but it was such a smooth power. Like, the throttle response wasn't like overwhelming. Like, if you get on it, it's gonna go, but it was just so smooth. It's just a good feeling to ride that bike. I've always thought I was a Street Glide person, but I actually think I'm more of a Road Glide person. And I'm just super impressed. Like I was telling the salesman, yeah, Suzuki makes good bikes, everybody makes good bikes, but the cream of the crop is Harley Davidson. I'm super impressed. Like I said, the lines, the feel, the sound, everything about that bike is what I want in a motorcycle. And I'm gonna do what I can to hopefully get a Road Glide. It may not be a 2020, it may be an 18, but I'm definitely gonna go steal one because I can't afford one. No, but I'm gonna work my ass off and try to get that bike. May have to maybe trade my truck. Now's a good time to do that. Trade my truck, get into an older, smaller car maybe. But I gotta figure out something. I need that Road Glide. If y'all like that Road Glide, let me know in the comments below. Click the like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I appreciate everybody following me here on Motorcycle TV. It's Craig Jenkins. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay riding. Take care.